Dallas ISD Superintendent Mike Miles will be asked tough questions by a former U.S. attorney hired to conduct an independent investigation into his actions. It'll cost six figures to do. It'll be fairly short. It'll take about a month. Fox 4's Melissa Cutler is in our Dallas newsroom with how some say, though, it seems there's plenty of money to go around. It's just never spent on the teachers or the students, always spent on stuff like this, and it's frustrating. Melissa.
It certainly seems that way, Steve. You know, for example, teacher union officials say they got a 2% raise last month, and salaries that generally top out at $60,000 a year. So there's questions tonight of whether the money could have been better spent.
DISD voted unanimously to spend $100,000 to investigate Superintendent Mike Miles against allegations of trying to rig the district's competitive bidding policy.
By having an external investigator, we can be assured that the report would be above board and would not be inhibited by any one of our employees.
Miles is also accused of bullying the whistleblower after an internal investigation was launched.
Anytime the superintendent is accused of something, we have to take it very seriously, especially that it came from a top-level administrator.
That administrator was former communications chief Rebecca Rodriguez, who initiated a 41-page report after a June 13th board meeting, claiming Miles did an end run around the competitive bidding policy to have his hand-picked vendor hired to handle community engagement.
We certainly inherited investigations that were done.
Stakeholders take issue with the cost of the new investigation, headed up by former U.S. Attorney Paul Coggins. And among other things, Miles' generous $300,000 plus salary and his well-paid cabinet staffers, more than half of whom have quit, with sweet severance packages.
Knowing that the employees of this district have not had a pay raise in 3 to 4 years. They've had absolutely nothing and have been frozen in their earnings, yet their responsibilities, their job descriptions have all increased.
District watchdogs don't like all the money spent out of the classroom.
Clearly it's red flags.
But do think spending $100,000 plus may be worth it if there's a resolution in the appointed time frame of 30 days and an answer of whether policy or even laws were violated.
It is for the good of the district. I think it will clear the air and clarify once and for all whether there was any, for lack of a better term, bid rigging with the request for proposal process.
Critics also question why Miles is not on administrative leave, as would normally be the case if another district employee was being investigated. Miles declined to comment. Steve?
All right, Melissa Cutler, thank you.